Look, 1 2 1 2. Let's get right to this, man. Look, the news every day, it's new news, players. Now, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is, it's not like you don't already know, but the war with gladiators will never end until you end, player. And you need to understand this and stop thinking that I'm the radical channel. Think about it. They tell you to get money to get these women. You get money, and these women try to take your money or take you down. Now, look, Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp, two black men that got the money and quote unquote may have been taken down in some form or fashion at the hands of a woman. Wow. Why, Prince? Why is this the case? There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. And it's the very people that you treat like flowers that stab you in the back because it's actually a thorn bush. Venus flytrap. Anything that will harm you, pimp. And what do you do when some man is trying to harm you? You keep your guards up. If not, harm them first. But it is what it is. So what we will do, which we preach, look, Bishes ain't ish, right? You never need to let them prove themselves to be a bad person to you. You need to know that they're bad and treat them accordingly and let them prove to be a good person to you. Why is that so hard for you men? Do you see what it cost these two men? Wow, look what it cost these two bitches. Absolutely nothing. If not, they're doing better. Now, when it comes to Stephen A. Smith, what do we have here? What we have here is somebody that says, hey, sis, I simp for women. I make sure that I hire more black women than black men. I make sure that the woman can have an easier path. And it doesn't matter whether it's easy or not. I make sure that the women are getting jobs to not have babies while I don't help men that will have babies. And I'd rather these very women have the job and their man not have it than their man have the job and they not have it, and they keep their asses home and make babies with the job that I gave their man. Should be no excuse for the bitches, right? That's not who he is. He says, no, I put them in the prime position to not have babies. Because that's what I want. That's what y'all want, right, sisters? Y'all want black men to put y'all in the position where you don't have babies, right, sisters? Well, I'm Stephen A. I did that. They call me Stephen A. Simp. Now, you would think, hey, that should work. Well, it has been working. Or has it? Or has it? Because all throughout Stephen A.'s campaign of putting bitches in position instead of brothers, putting women in jobs where they could not have children instead of men being in the jobs where they can have children, which he could, whatever. During the journey, he had a lot of encounters with bitches. Now, here's the problem, Stephen A. I know nobody's going to tell you this. Don't worry, I got your back. Unfortunately, Stephen A., first of all, the Gladiator BW is not appreciative and could give a fuck less. But second of all, they picked up on, oh, you give black bitches jobs. That way you can talk about them because they can't say you don't help them. See, you see that, Stephen A.? You see what you did? You see the game you tried to play? Thinking that the Gladiator BW is just as stupid as can be? Yes, she is, but she knows war tactics. See that? Now, they picked up on the fact that, oh, you hire us to talk shit about us. And they doing nothing but lying and playing what you saying. Oh, thank you, Stephen A. saying, but you ain't shit in the background. But any chance that they got to try to humiliate you, they did. Exhibit A.
We got a break. Welcome to the world of being a woman, Stephen A. And how.
Welcome to the world of being a woman, Stephen A. You act like you want to back us? Well, welcome to our world. You want to talk like a woman, be like a woman, pay a woman, do that? This is what you deal with.
You have to dance about your word choice, and you have to please everybody and anybody as you navigate your being. We are talking about the world's greatest
How about being a black man?
Here we go. Now, what do you have? You have a scenario where, hey, they don't give a damn about you, your plight, or your fight. And it's beautiful to see when they say it right in your face.
And how you have to dance about your word choice, and you have to please everybody and anybody as you navigate your being. We are talking about the world's greatest.
How about being a black man?
Being black. Hold on 1 second. Have you? So this is what I'm saying to y'all though, and I know we got to go to break, and we didn't necessarily go there. Maybe we should. There are so many layers in this conversation around the way that it's being discussed.
Here we go, guys. This is everything I've been telling you. This is the bullshit. This is the voice of you, black man. You stupid. But it's not you, it's Stephen A. You take up, he's basically your leader. And you follow this shit where a black woman could sit you down as making who knows how much more money than her. That don't matter. As the person that got her the job and spoke up for her to be there, that does not matter. Because you'll still put on a stupid face, because what does the black man suffer from? Trying to respect the black woman. Why you do that? That puts the black woman in a bad position. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, man. Looking stupid. On some brothers, could you imagine? You got to be on TV, right? And you got to sit there and look stupid, knowing if you wasn't on TV, you better call this bitch all kind of names. Let's go.
There, maybe we should. There are so many layers in this conversation around the way that it's being discussed. When you right, no. And yes, Shannon, I know y'all are going to say
no. Shut your black ass up, nigga. That's the translation. This is wild. Now, why does this happen, guys? Why? Besides the fact that Stephen A. Smith is a clown. Why does this happen? Because the bitch is butt ugly. The pretty woman's not going to do all that. She's going to throw light jabs. She's not going to be an all-out gladiator. You understand? I got to get my tea. Unreal.
Being black. Hold on 1 second. Have you? So this is what I'm saying to y'all though, and I know we got to go to break, and we didn't necessarily go there. Maybe we should. There are so many layers in this conversation around the way that it's being discussed. When you right, no. And yes, Shannon, I know y'all are going to say and Stephen A. I know you're going to. You just shared that you've talked about the WNBA on your program too. You guys may not have said everybody, but the prevailing sentiment for folks that are just joining the WNBA and following women's sports is unfair to the women of this league, to your point, who have laid the groundwork for Caitlin Clark to come in and now take it to the next level. That's all I'm saying in these conversations. Kennedy Carter's behavior is not indicative of the entire league. We are still talking about competition where you are allowed to get a little extra elbow in if you are competing and you do it within the parameters of the game. The game is physical. Caitlin is helping to grow the league. These women understand that, but she cannot be babied as a rookie. That's all I'm at.
All right. Who talks about the WNBA? Who talks about women?
Here we go. They tried to go to break. Let's go.
Who talk about women's sports more than First Take?
Stephen A., respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
Stephen A., you could have been doing this 3 years ago, you monkey. As a black woman, I have the opportunity to call you out, and I will do so. Let's go.
Wow.
All right, we got to go. You guys.
So did you say
you're my guy, but
who does more than
Stephen,
us?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Wow.
Don't do that. I'm talking to you about the power that you have.
Okay.
I'm talking to you.
Okay.
All right,
there you go, guys. That is how you make a millionaire man look stupid. Now, I just wanted to show you this as a starter. All he does is look stupid for the black woman. And it still wasn't enough. It don't make no sense, man.
You're my guy, but I'm talking to you.
Guys, I really appreciate
you my girl, but you've missed a lot of episodes of First Take. You missed a lot.
Stephen A., 3 years ago, you were not talking about the W at this level. Don't do that.
Guys.
Nobody was, Monica.
Guys,
you making Stephen A. point, Monica. You making Stephen A. point.
Please let me do my job. Please let me do my job. We've gone for 40 minutes straight. It was a rip.
Pay attention, guys. Obviously, the black man is dumb. That's fine. At least we're here to help. But look, she's smiling. He's the big-time millionaire. His head is down to expose his fucked up hairline. That's how bad the black woman will make you feel, brother. But you shouldn't be feeling bad. You're supposed to know, look, this is my sworn enemy. I don't know why, but it is what it is. I'm not dumb. I'm not blind. I can see what's going on. What are we doing? Let's move on. Yeah, look, man. It's embarrassing, dog. Let me just say that. It's outright embarrassing, man. All right? It's embarrassing. Let's go. It don't make no damn sense, man, what they did to that brother, man. It's what you get when you buddy with the Gladiator BW.
Stephen A. Smith is upset about getting the Thumbs Down Award for the National Association of Black Journalists, and he should be. That was the point of them giving him the award, is to signal, hey, you might have been a person who has operated with and in what it means to be a quality Black journalist. But some of the things that you're saying and doing with the size of the platform that you have are not good. You have been using that platform to disparage Black women. The point was supposed to be a call out or a call in, if you will. And I understand Stephen A. being hurt. I mean, he got his start in journalism because of the job fair at the NABJ. I understand him getting out and saying, listen, I've supported this organization. How can you do this to, you're going to do this to me? You think you can do this to me? Right? But the problem is that Stephen A. is not going to take this as a call in. He's going to take it as a call out. And when he feels called out, he's going to lash out, which is exactly what he's doing.
Now look, man. And what happens? What normally happens? Bitches do some dirty lowball shit to you either in private or on a sneak tip, right? You respond whomever, however, and you're deemed this angry Black monster. Guys, the tricks of the trade, they're right there. All right, let's go.
We definitely got to speak on this. These disparaging comments about Black women, which you have no facts to fall upon. Didn't you see the new show that I created, The Culture Table, on my YouTube channel?
Why would you do that, you dumb motherfucker? You dumb motherfucker, why would you do that? Good for your ass, nigga. Fuck you ain't create the man's table for.
Yeah, check it out. One's a member of the NABJ. Her name is Tori Cooper.
Unbelievable.
One is my personal executive assistant that has been with me for over 21 years. The other is a lawyer by profession.
Unbelievable.
The founder and the boss of HBCU Week, who was kind enough to ask me to join her as ambassador, where with my minimal
That's not the right argument, you dumb fuck. Don't you get it? What a dummy. And this is why, well, one of the many reasons why everything went to shit. You're sitting, sleeping, paying, hiring the fucking enemy. Stupid.
Contribution, she has been able to raise and generate in excess of $100 million for thousands of students. I've been surrounded by Black female excellence all my life.
That is the problem, you dummy. Now, okay. Why? Why, Prince? Why is that a problem? Why is that not a good thing? Well, here's what another one of the major things that happened to the Black community, low level to high level. If we're at a gas station or some sort of establishment and some sort of foreign person disrespecting a Black woman, in our day, there was a time when we would take up for that woman. You understand? No matter what she did. That's gone. Why? Because if the same man was being disrespected at a gas station or establishment by a foreign woman, the Black woman would not take up for the Black man. We're just catching up to that. What are you talking about now, Prince? What I'm talking about is all of these women that Stephen A. is speaking about, how he's been with them their whole life, they're not going to stand up for him and make those people rescind that award. And if you Black men can't see the real story here, that is it's the same story it's always been. Bitches ain't shit. Yes, the ones that's with you and the ones that's against you. Why can't they stand up for Stephen A? All the bitches that he hired and been with for 20 years. But he's still missing the fucking point. Bitches are, this is like a bitch at a gas station that's talking shit to you. And it should be because you can't do shit, but the women can to make you look strong. But that ain't what they're going to do for a Black man against their own, body weight class. Now, the question is, why won't these women that Stephen A. been with all these years march down on that fucking on the NAJB or whatever that shit is? Why? It's a Black woman who did it to you. Let the Black woman fight for you, even if they don't get it back. And that's how the Black man been losing forever, man. And if they had it their way, because they're not going to make peace with you, you got to go make peace, you bitch ass nigga. That's how they chip away at your armor, son. While you're disregarding it. Oh, well, it don't matter. It was just words. Okay.
The reality of the situation is that you don't have facts. You have feelings. So listen, man, unpopular opinion. I know a lot of people will disagree. Because I see the way the hate train is rolling and I understand how it works. But I'm going to say it anyway. I think that a lot of people are being very unfair when it comes to judging Stephen A. Smith. I think you're being totally one-sided in how you view Stephen A. Smith and what you choose to listen to.
Whatever, nigga. I'm with you, brother. I'm with all of the shit.
So Stephen A. Smith is upset. He is threatening to go in on the National Association of Black Journalists for giving him their thumbs down award. Now, I gotta be completely honest. When I read this information, I stood up in my living room and cheered because nobody is more deserving of that award this year. Let's go. Stephen A. Smith.
That's fucked up. They made a mockery of $100 million nigga that supports, pays, apologizes, and does everything for the Black woman. I tell black men never, ever do that unless these are proven people, and still believe that they're your sworn enemy because they are. And that's what they did to Stephen A. This is clearly not warfare with him.
Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent black women across.
I mean, rock the house. Rock the house on. This is how they do you niggas, man.
Politics, sports, and media. Such commentary reinforces harmful narratives, undermines the fair and respectful representation of women in public discourse, and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of black communities.
This NABJ award is given out every year to individuals and or organizations that they deem deserve criticism for their recurring patterns of disparaging black culture. And that includes black women.
No, right.
So
this wasn't about no black culture.
Stephen A., don't be tight. They got this shit right. This is a man who got on national TV and demanded that the Department of Justice investigate the black players of the WNBA for playing defense on Caitlin Clark. So NABJ giving him a thumbs down is a thumbs up for calling out that clown. Trust me, I've been on his.
God damn, Stephen A. And I'm glad. See, me, obviously I'm on the guy's side, but not a nigga like Stephen A. But what happens for a person like me is everything I say come true. These bitches are your sworn enemy. Everything about being a partnership and dealing with you is thrown to the wayside, especially in the light of you having war with one of them. But this ain't about no Stephen A. This about all you black men. All men in America, period. If you straight. And if you could just somehow find it in your heart to say, yo, these bitches ain't shit, you'll be just fine. You won't get caught up like this, trying to play like you're nice, you're down with bitches, and they turn and embarrass you in this crazy fashion that really make you want to put your hands on something, man. Crazy fashion. Like, what have Stephen A. done? Ain't done nothing to them bitches, my nigga. But you can't say shit. If you trying to ride with them, you can't say shit, you stupid. Brother, you can't say shit to the black woman, you dummy. It don't matter whether you pay them, you do anything. And when the times of war hit, they'll show you who fucking side they're on. That's why we say, look, always approach a bitch like she ain't shit and never show a bitch respect, and you don't need no respect from no bitch.
Stephen A. Smith just got called out again, but this time he got an award for it. I'm Morgan Austin for Complex News, and here's why. The ESPN personality is one of the most controversial figures in sports media. Over the weekend, Smith was given the National Association of Black Journalists Thumbs Down Award during the organization's Salute to Excellence Awards in Atlanta. For context, NABJ is one of the largest...
Shit ain't right, man.
Since receiving the Thumbs Down Award, of course, Mr. Stephen Anthony Smith went to his safe haven.
Your criticism of radical people on the left, and you did mention a couple
this ain't, yo, homie, this ain't about no radical people on the left. This ain't about no left, right. This about black women, gladiator BWs. Come on, man. That's what the award was for. Him disparaging black women. That's what this is about. A line in the sand.
American women at times. Jasmine Crockett, who says nutty things. Joy Reid, who says...
Oh, yeah. Real gladiators, baby. Yo, I love these bitches, B. Let's go.
You nutty things. Is that what this is about?
I think it is. I don't think there's any question about it. And that's why I spoke out against it, because I think it's utterly ridiculous. I was raised by 5 black women.
That's a problem. Where's your father? I mean, where's your uncles? Where's any man in your life? That's a problem. But let's go.
Ridiculous. I was raised by 5 black women. My mother, God rest her soul, and my 4 older sisters. I have 2 daughters. I have 10 nieces. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I find it highly offensive that they would label me in this way. Give me a...
I believe him. I mean, the man's name is Stephen A. Simp. He has gotten an award from me of his big time simp. All you do is try to rock with bitches. And we warn people of niggas like that. Derek Jackson, we warn niggas of people like that. Don't you do that. They will turn on you, you dumb nigga.
Thumbs down award specifically for disparaging black women. I want everybody out there to know there's no such thing. That did not happen.
You didn't say all those things? I guess we need to roll the tape again.
Jasmine Crockett chooses to express herself. I'm like, is that going to help your district in Texas?
Right. You want to talk shit about these black bitches. Brother, that's what they do. Talk. And I understand you've been raised by bitches. You bitch made. I get it, my nigga. But at this point is when you need to turn up the heat. But look what you've done. 20 years of paying bitches. And guess what's going to happen?
I'm just going to go off about Trump, cuss him out every chance I get, say the most derogatory, incendiary things imaginable, and that's my day's work. That ain't work. I believe Kamala Harris's political career is over. But this was the last straw. And I'm going to tell you why. Because although I'm certainly not an advocate of her diming out her boss and talking about whatever deficiencies he may have had, you could have said something.
There you go, guys. Stephen A., guess what your excuse is? I've been raised by 5 women. I pay women. I do this. Those are all problems in which got you here. Sleeping with the enemy, dummy.
You could have done something other than what you did. And I don't want to hear about 107 days and that's all you had. You know what 107 days gave you? It gave you the opportunity to take over the campaign and do it your way instead of capitulating to what his people wanted you to do and you doing whatever you thought was necessary under the realm or the guise of loyalty.
No, dude, you said all these things. You said all those things about the former vice president, Jasmine Crockett, and other prominent black women that have large platforms.
They will all turn against you, Stephen. Never ingratiate with a gladiator. Never believe these bitches are your sisters, your nieces, your mamas. Never. But you didn't do that. So out of all of the decades that you've been funding black bitches to not have babies, right? After all of the years of that, right? Guess what's going to happen now? Nobody's going to stand up for you. No black woman. If anything, they're going to show you what they really think about you, Pemper.
You said that shit. And you said that shit to cater to your white male audience. And
Steven.
The NABJ gave Stephen A. Smith 8 thumbs down, and this is what he decides to do next.
Now, doesn't this have to do specifically with your criticism of radical people on the left? And you did mention a couple of African-American women.
Wow.
Jasmine Crockett, who says nutty.
Yo, Steven. Brother, stick to the sports world. Why are you even up here? They got you looking stupid. Son, think about what's happening. They got you up there on Hannity for talking about your own people. Steven, it's a double cross. You fucking with bitches and white people. You are dumb.
Things. Joy Reid, who says, in my view, nutty things. Is that what this is about?
I think it is. I don't think there's any question about it. And that's why I spoke out against it, because I think it's utterly ridiculous. I was raised by 5 black women. My mother, God rest her soul, and my 4 older sisters. I have 2 daughters. I have 10 nieces. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I find it highly offensive that they would label me in this way. Give me a thumbs down award specifically for disparaging black women. I want everybody out there to know there's no such thing. That did not happen.
Yes, he decides to go into Sean Hannity's show of all shows discussing black issues. And you wonder why they gave you a thumbs down. Now, the reason why they gave it to him is because of his disparaging remarks against black women specifically.
His disparaging remarks against black women. Brother, if you can't see who the fuck your enemy is, I don't know what to tell you. If I was in front of you, I would love to slap some sense into you. I'm dead serious. Allegedly. Like, it don't make sense. You can't see who your enemy is, brother?
And I think something that many people have been pointing out is specifically his remarks he had against Jasmine Crockett, which he then had to come out and apologize for. Now, he says because he came out and apologized, essentially, if you look at his YouTube little show he did, then they shouldn't have come out against him. And because they put him in a category of like 5 other people who were never given a thumbs down.
Right. Because women get to do stupid shit and try to turn to Christ and apologize. He's bitch made. He tried to use the same format.
That right now, Black women specifically are getting hit by this administration.
Wow.
Black women specifically are one of the highest demographics being unemployed because of this administration. And Stephen A. Smith,
ma'am, if you was employed or unemployed, ain't like you was gonna be with a black man anyway. Like it don't even make sense. Unbelievable.
Stephen A. Smith is pissy in the pants because the National Association of Black Journalists gave him the same energy that he has been spewing over the past years for Jasmine Crockett and Kamala Harris, just to name a few. He has made it his mission and his ministry to cause harm to the Black community by sitting here harshly criticizing these women and trying to taint their reputation.
Wow.
But see, now that it's on you and these people are calling you out publicly, you don't like it, and now you butthurt. I guess it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. So suck it up, Buttercup, because the NABJ definitely gave him the thumbs down award.
That's fucked up, man. Look how they turn on niggas, man. That shit is fucked up, man.
Woo! Stephen A. Smith. Honey, let me say that again so y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Stephen A. Smith, the loudest coon in the room, the highest paid tap dancer on television, and the man who built his career off yelling at Black people so white executives could feel comfortable keeping him on payroll.
Wow.
And now he want to act like surprised that the NABJ called him out for it, honey. And when I tell you, honey, I laughed so hard, I almost choked on my own spit. Let me tell y'all, this man got the NABJ Thumbs Down Award this past weekend in Atlanta, y'all.
You sound rough, baby. You sound rough.
So Stephen A. Smith said he is offended that the National Association of Black Journalists would give him that thumbs down. It ain't true, he said.
And that's why I spoke out against it, because I think it's utterly ridiculous. I was raised by 5 Black women. My mother, God rest her soul, and my 4 older sisters. I have 2 daughters. I have 10 nieces. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I find it highly offensive that they would label me in this way. Give me a thumbs down award specifically for disparaging Black women.
Specifically, brother. That's what you call an enemy. Hello?
I want everybody out there to know there's no such thing. That did not happen. That is a flat out lie. And that never happened. Whether it was Jasmine Crockett, whether it was Kamala Harris, whether it was Michelle Obama, I pointed to something that they said that I may have disagreed with. That is all. That is all that I have done.
You can't do that. Hello?
Stephen A., you're just not getting it. We know it's your opinion on what was being said by those women. You got the thumbs down because of your opinion.
It's not objectivity. This was a smear job, but it won't stop me. I don't want enemies, but I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to call things as I see them, which I've earned the right to do over a journalism career that now spans 33 years.
It's not about your credentials.
They don't give a damn, Stephen A. Don't you see this? These are some bad people. Unreal. Unreal.
And this is why the NABJ got it correct when it comes to Stephen A. Smith.
Unreal.
So as soon as they did something that Stephen A. Smith doesn't like, as soon as they came down on Stephen A. Smith and gave him a thumbs down, where did he go running to? Fox News.
Unbelievable.
Chris Cuomo.
It's a double cross.
And then had the audacity to say, well, I invited the NABJ president to my show and she didn't want to show up.
Right.
let me keep it cool. Let me keep it cool.
Because you ain't gonna keep
you go
it
to
real.
Fox News. I wouldn't show up to your shit neither.
Ma'am,
why do I have to?
Ma'am, the black woman wasn't gonna show up at all. She just wanted to throw that shit and see if people like you would, just discredit the man all the way around. I mean, it is what it is. He deserves it. I mean, I'm just saying, like, bitches ain't shit. That's all I'm saying. Like, we all know Stephen A is down with them bitches, man. He's with all of the liberal bullshit. He is double crossed, man. You pay bitches, so you turn on men, you criticize all of them. Now you got to turn to the white people. They don't have your back. This boy is crazy. Son, take your money. Listen, the lesson is, guys, you don't have to respect no black woman, man. Fuck that. They gonna do this to you if you respect them. Stephen A is nothing but a simp for black bitches. And they still do this. Why would you even respect these bitches? Deal with these bitches. I know it's too late now, but I wish niggas would have stuck with the shit we had way back when. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, man. I wish niggas would have stuck with it, man. Now you niggas can't even speak out against bitches. Fucking do that to this very simp that's rocking with you.
Something good, popping, cracking, percolating was really good in the hood issue with Con and Grio, D.O.B. It's crazy because we know what the role of a griot is, right? Right. So let me do this. He goes on Fox News. This is one Stephen A. Smith. And I'm just going to say a couple of things, a couple of phrases we've heard.
Man, it's crazy.
Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. My fellow Spider-Man fans will love this right here. With great power comes great responsibility. He don't know anything about this. This is the epitome of literally falling in love with your own voice to the point where your voice drowns out everybody else's. That's what we got going on, Mr. Stephen A. Smith. Now, Mr. Smith is in his feelings because he just got the thumbs down award. He deserved it. He did. I could go over
that's fucked
the
up.
things that
he's... come on, it's not right. He shouldn't have got the thumbs down award. He's the number one simp for black women, man. Come on, man. All we're saying is, hey, look, listen. If they'll turn on Stephen A and make him an enemy and embarrass this man in front of everything and everybody and make him say, y'all should have never fucked with these bitches, you still have an opportunity before you get tied into with these bitches to know they are your enemy, son. If they'll do Stephen A like this, and because that ain't the bad part. I know you thought it was, but look what's the bad part. He's going to talk about how he higher and he's around black bitches all his life. These bitches won't stand up for him against the other black bitches of the NAJB. Okay? Or BJ, whatever this shit is. They're not going to stand up for him. All the bitches he been paying for 20 years. That's why he's a clown.
And while I was hanging out with her for dinner on Saturday night, I saw that the National Association for Black Journalists gave me a thumbs down award. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are expecting me to go nuclear. And the reality of the situation is I just might. But
think about it, guys. I just might go nuclear because a bunch of black bitches gave me a thumbs down award because they said I talk bad about black bitches. All I've ever done was take care of black bitches. I've gave black bitches jobs so they could afford baby deletions and not have to be with a man. I've done everything right to fuck up the community with these black bitches. And that's what makes men go nuclear. Fucking with black bitches in that real way. Knowing they'll double cross you and you can almost say, well, I knew this shit was going to happen. But guess what the simps of Stephen A ilk will say? but I ain't going to judge all the bitches like that. Well, the rest of the bitches ain't going to go down to the NABJ and take up for your ass. They're all fucked up, you clown ass nigga.
At this particular moment, that's not my inclination. I want to tell you, first off, before I say anything, I heard them loud and clear. I'm listening. I'm far from perfect. And I will always strive to do better.
Homie, these black bitches got you fucked up. That's what you get. And any man that wants respect from a black bitch or wants to respect a black bitch, or any woman, I advise her to have herself be proven first. You don't just walk around respecting bitches. For what? You don't just tie in and do all this and do all that without you coming out on top. What's coming out on top, Prince? Them saying you an asshole, but they ain't get the benefit off your ass, because that's what they doing to Stephen A, calling him a straight up asshole, but they straight up benefit off his ass. That's a simp. You want to know what a simp is? That's a simp.
On behalf of my community, for the journalism community,
homie,
and beyond, in the days and the weeks and the years to come.
Let's speed this shit up, B.
But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to address what was said about me with the fervor that it deserves. Because even though I heard you, right, even though I am listening, right, even though I will always strive to do better,
right,
that doesn't negate the bullshit that the NABJ did Saturday night or Friday night, whichever night it was. I believe it was Saturday night. It is BS. And I get a lot of people want to pile on and they want to jump on it because you have your own individual feelings about me. I'm here to tell y'all are entitled to that. Not the NABJ. You're not entitled to that. This is me we're talking about here.
Right.
I am the same guy.
The real reason you're stiff after sitting.
If you want more collagen, then just say...
If you ever find yourself having to talk about a black woman or address a black woman like this and try to deal with logic and reason, you have already lost, Pepe. I'm sorry.
That brought a nationally televised show to a journalism conference, which is the NABJ, the last 2 years.
You have already
lost. Did you have anything to say about me then? Did I get a thumbs down then? First Take, a nationally televised show, which has been #1 for 14 straight years. We came to the National Association for Black Journalists in Chicago and Cleveland, back-to-back years. Of course, I got to thank ESPN for that. They're the ones that signed off on that, specifically now former executive Dave Roberts. It doesn't happen without him. It doesn't happen with my career at the Philadelphia Inquirer. I know it's the New York Daily News. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that in the history of the NABJ, according to my research, it's the place to help get me started. It's the preeminent black journalism organization, the ranks, people battling for their own shine, whole bunch of stuff that has been listed about the NABJ. What I care to recall is the contributions you've attempted to make as an organization to black upliftment and empowerment in this industry.
Stephen A snitching on him. Let's go.
A facetious question I may throw out, please. What the hell does this thumbs down award have to do with journalism? That's why I'm addressing it. Tell me what it has to do with journalism.
Homie, you cannot talk about the black woman. They said this is about black women. You are not allowed to talk about them, dummy.
Disparaging black women? How? I've heard people bringing up Jasmine Crockett. She was a representative in Texas, representing 766.
Brother, you can't talk about black women.
1,000 people. Did I sit up there demonstratively asking, why would you curse out the president of the United States with the cameras rolling? How is that going to help you? Yes, I did. Why did I do that? Not only because she's in Texas, and I know they're a little bit different in Texas, a bit more conservative. And I didn't think that would work with her constituency down there. We also saw the issue of redistricting coming up to the forefront. And I said, you have an opportunity to be the Democratic nominee for the United States Senate representing 31 million.
You can't,
31 million.
You can't do that. You can't say shit about the black woman, nigga.
Folks. And you getting that seat. Why? Because your education. Because of the fact that you're licensed to practice law in Texas and Arkansas and federally. It would have been a great, great thing. I'm like, yo, weave your way through it. Don't let this guy Tellerico win.
That is not what you said, but nevertheless, you can't say shit about the black woman, player. Come on.
Was I wrong?
No. Can you logic and reason with the black woman? Answer my question. Fuck is wrong with you, man?
Weave your way through it. Don't let this guy Tellerico win. Was I wrong? But here's the bigger question. Forget that. I apologize for even asking that question. Here's the bigger question.
Good. You don't ask these bitches nothing, player. You done fucked up.
How is that disparaging?
You done fucked. How is that disparaging? Brother, because they said what they said. What are you missing here? These are gladiator BW.
How? Oh, Stephen A goes after Michelle Obama. She's the one that compared First Take to a reality show. And I use that as an opportunity to say that this marvelous, wonderful woman, who's the greatest first lady in American history.
Right. You tried to simp out. You can't do that.
Who I have raised and praised and praised and praised time and time again to the point where I said she should run for the presidency because there's no way she'd lose. All I did was say,
why would you do that?
Hey, I don't like the fact that you said a vote for him, as in Donald Trump, would be a vote against us as women. All I said was there's a whole bunch of pro-lifers out there. There's a whole bunch of people that care about the economy or immigration or safety in the streets. They might not even be thinking about this issue. And I also reminded folks,
you can't say that. Hey, yeah, let me explain something to you, Stephen A. You can't say shit about the black woman. But guess what you're doing as a double loss? They call you out and you're running to the white man like they care about you. Well, you can't say shit about them either. So who's left? Just us black men, brother. You dummy.
Black men revere black women.
Speak for yourself, nigga. Speak for your fucking self. These bitches are my sworn enemy, nigga. That's how come I love them more than you, because I know who they are. They can't double cross me, nigga. Speak for your fucking self. I have true love for the black woman because I ain't got a lick of respect for the bitch. And I don't need no respect from that bitch. So we're going to have nothing but love. You got all this other shit mixed in. Now when they double cross you, look how you talk about your sister.
Which one is it? We're going to sit up there and talk about how we've got women raising us and how much we deify and love and adore these black women. But then all of a sudden we're going to sit up there and act like we're disparaging them?
Hello? Hello? Stephen A., what percentage of black bitches you think put on acts like you're like we're disparaging them? How many of them do you think put on acts? You won't answer because you a bitch ass nigga. That's why you're in this position. Don't you see it? They're saying, Stephen A., we're your enemy, you bitch ass nigga. Get down or lay down.
How? How? Kamala Harris. I didn't say this, and I'm still not going to violate trust.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Yo, black women got $100 million nigga fucked up. Look what black women do to you, brother. He's a simp. He got $100 million. Not cool, man.
Up the fact that I sat up there and I pointed out how she didn't even make it to Iowa in 2020, which is fact.
You can't say that. Facts, reasoning, and logic does not play with the black woman or women, period. What are you doing? Oh, I'm going to run to the white man because they accept my facts. Well, you better not say nothing bad, nigga. Now you really Steven from Django. Now you can't say nothing bad. Unbelievable.
And that Democratic primary was bypassed. in order to facilitate her being a Democratic nominee for the presidency of the United States of America. And then you have it in the palm of your hands and in support of millions upon millions of people. And you go on The View and Sonny Houston asks you a softball question, which Sonny Houston acknowledged for The View.
You can't say that.
Put right up there for you to smack it out of the park. And you passed by saying, I can't think of anything I would do differently, when it was clearly a border crisis. Last time I checked, NABJ, that ain't journalism. That ain't talking facts.
You can't do that to the sisters, brother. You can't do with facts, logic, and reasoning. What is your problem?
Why would I bring that up? Because I've heard nothing acknowledging those kind of things that I've said.
Look, Stephen A., listen, brother. We're going to get to it in the video, but I have to say it now. All you have done was promoted bitches, giving bitches jobs so they could get fucking baby deletions and not need a man. You have putting bitches on to this fucking day. Will those bitches go against these other bitches that's fucking with you? Of course not, because none of these bitches ain't shit. But you too stupid to realize that.
You know what else I didn't hear? I didn't hear that Kamala Harris called me and asked to meet with me privately. And we sat down for 2 hours. See, I'm telling you that because we met after I said those things.
Because you a fucking simp. And you act just like a bitch. You believe you could get out here, wear, pause from what I'm about to say, wear booty cutting shorts and all that bullshit, and then go to church on Sunday and say you apologize and everything's supposed to be all good. No, these are gladiators, pimp. It's kill or be killed with these people.
Last time I checked, that's a form of journalism. When you're actually sitting down and communicating with the source. You wouldn't know about that, would you, NABJ?
Uh-oh. Now he's calling out the black bitches, NABJ.
I'm not doing any of this to denigrate the NABJ. I want to state for the record, NABJ right now.
We're not doing all that. Let's get to the fire. See, you a fence walking.
The board, however.
This is why you here.
Clearly engaging in personal attacks does not deserve such credit. What you did to me is beneath the organization.
Yeah, Cal. Yeah, but look at this part, Cal. The difference is the people that he's apologizing to is the Gladiator BW. They only know one thing: kill or be killed. Everything else is a mirage. Working with the black man, playing along with the black man is bullshit. Unless she's a proven commodity that's kissing your ass. Everything else is bullshit. And you gonna go apologize to that? You are crazy.
Where are your facts? You want to bring up Serena Williams? I apologize for that. I'm on that.
You can't do that. You done brought up 3 bitches you done spoke bad about. You can't do that unless you a real man. You can't do that as a bitch-made nigga, son. I'm sorry, Steven. Yes, you support these people, but you can't talk about them.
National television, I'm flippant with it, joking around with the other fellas, and I basically was saying it really wasn't about her. It really was about her husband. No,
you can't do that. She's with a white man. You got to do that when someone's with a black man. You can't do that.
Disrespect, because I was simply pointing out no man wants to see his woman exerting that kind of energy, meaning being on center stage on Super Bowl Sunday for an ex.
You can't do that.
That's all I was trying to say, but I realized my presentation could have been better. I apologize for that before. I'll apologize.
You can't do that. You can't apologize, player. You cannot apologize. Every step you make is wrong, Stephen A., when dealing with the Gladiator BW. I am the relationship guy. I'm telling you firsthand, okay? You're dealing with these people, but you're finding out the right way. Plain, what's good?
For that now. What else you got? Me pushing back at Kerry Champion?
Another bitch. So let's get this straight. All you do is argue with bitches. All right. We got Jasmine Crockett, Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, Kerry Champion, and Serena Williams so far. Steven, That don't look good. It's clearly you have a handful thus far of bitches that you seem to try to bring facts, logic, and reason to. Stephen A., what percentage of black women you think you could bring facts, logic, and reason to? You won't answer? I know.
Former host of First Take. Or Jamel Hill, former.
Number 6. That's a 6 bitch, Jamel Hill. So you've been arguing with 6 bitches, and we ain't even get to Joy Reid yet. So you could call that 7. And then he brought up The View.
Colleague at ESPN.
Homie, only bitch-made niggas argue with bitches without having bitches submit and kiss ass at the end of the day. I'm sorry, brother. You're submitting and you're arguing with bitches to pay them to not be with black men and not have babies. What a clown-ass nigga.
I've never said a negative word about them. I was simply saying to them, I don't deserve whatever negative commentary you're giving about me.
Why would you not say anything negative back if they said negative commentary about you? Why would you do that? They're telling you you an enemy, you bitch-made nigga. But you're still going to sit there and play. And that's what black men do. We let bitches run all over us and just play stupid. We can't do that. It's chipping away at your armor. You can't do it, man.
There's a difference. What did I do? Where are these disparaging remarks about black women?
Homie, do you see who your enemy is? Nobody else is saying this about you. Not the black man, not the white man, not the white woman, not the immigrants, not nobody. You have one enemy, you dummy. And all black men, you have one enemy, you dummies. Now, I'm not saying don't fuck with the bitches, but always play the game like you playing warfare. This is your sworn enemy, dog. It ain't my reason to say why. It happened. They gave the man a thumbs down award for no fucking reason to say, we are your enemy. And as a black man, what do? Carry respect for a black woman? So what do you want from her in return? You want respect back? Don't put that on your black woman. That's why I love black women better than you niggas. All right, Plain, I'm about to talk my shit. Why do I love black women better than you? The reason why I love black women better than you is because I do not put the pressure and the burden of a black woman to carry respect for me. I will never burden my sister with such an easy task like that, to be respectful towards me. That's too much of a burden. You understand me? So what do you get in return, Prince? I'm not respecting that bitch. I don't need no respect from her. We need to be having a good time together and be loving. Nothing else. The bitch paying bills for you, bitch doing shit for you, rubbing your back, going to the store for you, fixing you food. Yes. Not you doing it. What are we doing? A bitch can't disappoint me. Why would you put the pressure on your black queen where she could disappoint you by disrespecting you, doing this to you, doing that to you? She can't disappoint me. I have no expectations. I expect to be loving, having a great time. Okay, what are you talking about, Prince? Yes, sometimes the black woman is so ridiculous that having a great time to her is arguing a little bit and acting like an asshole a little bit. Can you withstand that? Yes, I can. I can play along. It ain't affecting me.
I have 2 daughters. I have 4 older sisters. I was raised by 5 black women.
That's a problem. Where is your uncles and shit like that?
I lost my mother in 2017, the most devastating loss of my life that I will never recover from. I have 10 nieces. You know something else?
Homie, sounds like you around nothing but bitches, my nigga. Don't you get the position that you're in, man? You have become one. Don't you get it? But nobody can talk to you black men in a real way.
Don't know about me? These disparaging comments about black women, which you have no facts to fall upon.
Stephen A., what percentage of black women deal with facts, logic, and reasoning? Fuck are you talking about, man? Hey, I'm trying to help.
Did you see the new show that I created, The Culture Table?
Look, this is the problem. Why would you create a show of The Culture Table with bitches? Where's the men? Why are you continuously paying bitches to not need a man and not have babies? Why are you doing that? So when everybody says you deserve the thumbs down award, they're right.
On my YouTube channel. Did you see it? Check it out. One's a member of the NABJ. Her name with me for over 21 years.
Steve, matter of fact, Plain, watch this.
One is my personal executive assistant that has been with me for over 21 years.
Will that bitch go down to the NABJ and speak up for you? Will these bitches get online and make videos in your favor saying Stephen A is the best man I ever knew? Make sure y'all stand up for him. Will they rally bitches in your favor? Will your nieces and all the bitches you've been around go stand up for you? Prince, I don't need no bitch fighting my fight. You're fighting bitches. Bitches gotta fight bitches. But that's the problem in the black community. If we go to the gas station and get in an argument with a bitch, she ain't gonna do shit. She gonna just let the bitch talk to us like shit. But if she was to get into an argument with some Indian nigga at the gas station, we used to go and say, yo, shut the fuck up, you dumb Indian, before I beat your fucking ass. They don't get that from us no more. You understand me? Where we jumping out there, putting ourselves in, going to jail, fucking trying to protect these radical ass fucking demons. This stupid nigga still paying bitches that won't protect him when he needed against other gladiators. He is a bitch made nigga. He is the reason we're fucked up. You stupid. These bitches supposed to fight for you. You ain't did nothing wrong.
The other is a lawyer by profession, the founder and the boss of HBCU Week, who was kind enough to ask me to join her as ambassador.
All right, this feels almost illegal to know, but our windows were so old and just desperately needed to be replaced. So I called a few contractors, but they all quoted me a hefty $10,000.
Where with my minimal contribution, she has been able to raise and generate in excess of $100 million for thousands of students to attend HBCUs. Let me get a little bit personal. I own my own YouTube channel. I have 6 black women working for me.
That is a problem. That's a problem. Don't you get it, Stephen A? Don't you get it? Stephen A, you have 6. Why are those not men that could be providing for a family where he can make babies instead of bitches who could not have a man, not need a man, and delete their babies? Why, Stephen A? Why? Why aren't those 6 women the first people on the front line trying to back you up against these other bitches that's trying to take you down? Why?
My financial advisor is black. Her name is Stacey Robinson, a brilliant, marvelous lady, and one of my dearest friends on the planet who's watched my back for decades. My lawyer is a shareholder and partner and one of the elite lawyers in this country named Johnny Bonds.
Are there any men that you give money to? Not that I'm clocking your money, but it all brings it back to all you deal with bitches is no reason you should have a thumbs down award. But you're missing one thing. Black women are so clever and such, and only thing they deal with is kill or be killed, that they realize that you hire black bitches, so that gives you the authority to talk down on black bitches. They recognize what you're doing because it's all war with them. And the reason why they are pinpointing and exposing you is because the very bitches that you hire will not have your back. You shouldn't have to tell them shit to jump out there and fight for you. But the black woman won't fight for us for nothing, son. They'll let bitches talk to us at the store, at the gas station like shit. So fuck these bitches, B.
at a prestigious law firm in Washington, D.C. She's a black woman. I've been surrounded by black female excellence all my life.
That is a problem, you dumb motherfucker. Don't you get it? That is the reason why you are here now. That is the reason why this award hurts so bad. Because all you did was deny your black brother, but give your black sister the opportunity to not need a man and delete her babies fully funded. But we ain't talking about that, right, Stephen A? I know. That's just me going to where it really needs to be. When we keep it on the surface, all you have done was simp out for bitches. And now bitches have turned on you. And I can understand your frustration. It's what happened to the black man. The black man was marrying black bitches, loving black bitches, respecting black bitches. And the same thing happened to niggas with good jobs and money. And it hurts. So the question is, why would the black man continue to respect or deal with these bitches in any real way unless they are proven commodity? Why would you fund the bitch? Why would you think anything less than dumb of the bitch? Unless she proves herself.
Where are your facts? Where are they? The reality of the situation is that you don't have.
This is $100 million man sitting up here looking sad in the face on the count of some black bitches. Do you see what black bitches do to people? Do you see it? Listen, my generation had it right. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. We were the elite guys of the whole America. But look what you guys let this shit be. You can't talk about it shit. You'll let channels that put the shit in proper perspective not get subscribers about niggas that talk in a way vanilla and shit that don't get shit done type of framing. This is what happened to us, guys. They took hip-hop away. I'm trying to tell you something. This is what led this to this shit. We were these monsters that they just, because we're not monsters anymore, but we were, to keep these bitches in their place. But I'm the old school one. You guys are the new school one. Look at Stephen A. You need to learn.
You have facts. You have feelings. And this is where it gets a bit deep.
Ain't nothing deep about a bitch.
What a few board members decided to do, no doubt egged on by a couple of people on the board who will remain nameless, will put their names up. You can see the names there for yourself. Figure it out. Along with some others.
Now that's fucked up, my nigga.
Do so. That's not what this is. This is different. This is a journalism organization that didn't engage in journalism when it came to critiquing me. Disparaging black women is a very incendiary thing to say.
Right. You, as a journalist, you're spot on. You're A1. You're the best of the best. But it's this black woman thing. The black man's sworn enemy. If they say, yo, you got to get money to be with a black woman. And then she does this to you. Nothing's good enough, guys. She is your sworn enemy. I know you don't want to hear it. Fuck you too. I love her more than you. I can tell you that straight up, because you put the pressure and the burden of a black woman trying to respect you. You stupid. Then when the bitch don't respect you, you're upset. You don't call a black woman a bitch till you're upset. Nigga, please. Look, you a man with a job, you're making money, a bitch let you fuck her already. What is your problem? Why are you being so decent and every extra? You won already. It's time to get this bitch to do something for you as a hardworking man. Or what you gonna be missing out on? Some pussy that you got that you had a great time with and you want some more? Whoop-de-doo. What about this bitch running down to the CVS or some wild shit? Ain't the end of the world.
If you felt that adamant about it, President Haynes, how come I never got a call?
Here's the black bitch. Here's the black bitch, King Disagreeable. Here's the black bitch that he has the beef with. Yeah, this shit don't make no sense. The man is basically putting up a person who he would say is his enemy. No, that's a black woman. And that's to all of us, guys. They don't have to be that way. But if you're going to sit there and play stupid and not look at them as that, and then they turn out to be that, that is on all men. I tell you to look at the bitch as your enemy as you approach. You know, have fun, play with your food, but she could never get one up on you. She's my sworn enemy. My guards are up, and I'm trying to win this war. Yeah, it's all in the name of fun. But in the glory of victory, are you fucking serious?
How come the NABJ never reached out to me to have a conversation?
Because she don't have to. You ain't nothing but $100 million successful black man that ain't never been in no scandal and always protected black women. She don't have to show you a lick of respect. Don't you get it?
If you felt that adamant about it, President Haynes, how come I never got a call? How come the NABJ never reached out to me to have a conversation? And you would go on stage, Ms. Haynes, and accuse me of disparaging black women.
No, you're a great journalist, Stephen A. You've never been in any trouble. You've never done anything to a black woman. But they believe that you have disparaged them, and they wanted to make a spectacle of you on stage. Wow. If this don't showcase to you niggas that bitches ain't shit, and the black woman in particular will take a black man down no matter what the scenario is, any fashion, it's all different millions of ways. It ain't right, man, that you should go out here and think that, oh, that's my sister, I respect her. That is your fucking enemy. She got the chance to close your ass out, she will. That bitch looking for money and a better life. These bitches are the thugs that we used to be. We have upgraded. They still on some thug shit.
With no evidence, just your feelings. This is shameful.
This family has been... Stephen A. said, this is shameful. Stephen A., now how could you talk about a black woman like that? How could you put those two words in the same sentence? Black woman and shameful. Stephen A. That's what the black woman will make any man do that have love and respect and allow black women to be their true, authentic selves. That's what the fuck this is.
Just your feelings. This is shameful, but it's okay. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I understand.
It's not okay.
And I must admit, the more I think about it, I actually get flattered.
Look at what the black woman do to niggas, B. If you don't have the mindset that we're dealing with, guys, this is how the black woman will make you look. And I wish that you niggas could understand. Niggas that know me know the position that I'm in. You understand? And the scenario is, I ain't never looking like that no matter what happens, nigga. I'm going to keep my shit together because I already know what it could be at any given moment with any bitch, whether I'm the one up or she's the one up. Here we go with this nigga, King Disagreeable. All right, y'all. King Disagreeable, he has a wrench. He does not know what's going on. We have to bring the man up to speed. None of you other niggas give a fuck about me. Yeah, including you, Playing. At least King Disagreeable watches the shit. I mean, we don't get no cash apps or nothing, but at least the nigga keeps me in the algorithm for whatever it's worth. I appreciate it. But we got to honor the nigga with that being said and fuck the whole show up. So don't worry about it, Playing. He is an asshole. All right. It ain't just you. It's all of us, player.
So Stephen A. Smith is upset. He is threatening to go in on the National Association of Black Journalists for giving him their Thumbs Down award. Now, I got to be completely honest. When I read this information, I stood up in my living room and cheered because nobody is more deserving of that award this year. Let's go.
So right here, they got sneak footage of when they had the ceremony. And this is on a big screen of Stephen A. getting the Thumbs Down Award amongst all of his peer journalists and other people that may admire him. And you could hear like cheers and jeers within the crowd. Like, wow, y'all doing Stephen A. like that? This is where we get to. This is how we start and why we ended up at Stephen A. Let's go.
Deserving of that award this year. Let's go.
Stephen A. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent Black women across politics, sports, and media.
Got AI reading a nigga down about Black women. I mean, embarrassing this man. Look at this shit.
Let's go.
Stephen A. sports analyst and political commentator. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent Black women across politics, sports, and media. Such commentary reinforces harmful narrative.
Such commentary reinforces a harmful narrative against Black bitches as a ceremony. Wow. Boy, oh boy, yo, bitches ain't shit, right?
Undermines the fair and respectful representation of Black women in public discourse.
Talking about Black women in public discourse. I couldn't hear it clearly. Let's go.
And stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of Black communities.
This NABJ award is given out every year to individuals and or organizations that they deem deserve criticism for their recurring patterns of disparaging Black culture. And
this ain't about Black culture. This is about Black women. You understand me? Gladiator BW. Everything that we talk about over here. The reason why the Black community is fucked up.
that includes Black women. So why you tripping? Stephen A., don't be tight. They got this shit right. This is a man who got on national TV and demanded that the Department of Justice investigate the Black players of the WNBA for playing defense on Caitlin Clark. So NABJ giving him a thumbs down is a thumbs up for calling out that clown. Trust me, I've been on his ass about this shit. He has talked enough about Caitlin Clark being in a hostile work environment that now Trump's DOJ is looking into violation of her civil rights, honey.
Now, why are we playing this? Just to show you the collective. Gladiator BW's against a man that ain't never did shit to nobody. He's paid to have his opinion. And hey.
Because Caitlin Clark gets pushed like every.
After you put that on the surface, you sit there and say, well, what's another layer to it? Well, you get into the relationship stuff. The relationship between who? The accuser. Black women and Black men. Making this a pit against Black women and Black men publicly to say, oh, we just can't be together. Yo, these bitches ain't shit, my nigga. You understand me?
What else? Oh my God, I hate DI. I hate big government. I hate politics and sports.
I'm saying they have a case. They have it.
What case?
And do we doubt that at his discretion, at his disposal, if he finds this to be an issue that's politically expedient for him in the league?
Anyway, that's how we got here. You understand?
The board recognizes conduct that harms Black journalists, weakens newsroom equity or editorial independence, reinforces damaging portrayals of Black people, or compromises the public service mission of journalism. This year, we have chosen to highlight 5 recipients to reflect the breadth of harmful action. Brittany Carr, Chair of the Federal Communications Commission, since assuming leadership, FCC has repeatedly used the agency's regulatory authority in ways that have raised serious concerns about press freedom and editorial independence. CBS. Under its current leadership, CBS eliminated its race and culture unit and implemented newsroom workforce reductions that disproportionately affected journalists of color.
The company has also faced sustained internal disputes over editorial independence and newsroom decision-making. Dewan McCoy, owner, president, and CEO, Circle City Broadcasting, parent company of Wish TV. McCoy's leadership has been the subject of multiple allegations regarding the treatment of Black journalists. Stephen A. Smith, sports analyst, and Smith has a representation of Black women in public discourse.
Listen to the black bitches. Listen.
Representation of Black women in public discourse and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of Black communities. The Washington Post.
Dang. Now you understand. Now you understand why Stephen A is going off. Sorry about that, my nigga. I'm sorry for laughing. I'm sorry about that, homie. My fault. Yeah, this shit is some of the funniest shit I ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. So they put, so what he was doing was getting the thumbs down award for talking about Black women. You understand me? Don't you understand? He was talking about Black women, my nigga. You can't do that. You understand me? Now, he also simps for Black women. So he has no business like being in the crossfire or being in the crosshairs. He has no business being in the crosshairs of the Black woman. He has done nothing wrong. You understand? He helps Black women. You understand? It's always a symbol that Black women ain't shit.
About the world's greatest.
How about being a Black man?
Being Black. Hold on 1 second. So this is what I'm saying to y'all, though, and I know we got to go to break, and we didn't necessarily go there, and maybe we should. There are so many layers in this conversation around the way that it's being discussed. When you no, and yes, Shannon, I know y'all are gonna say and Stephen A, I know you just shared that you've talked about the WNBA on your program too. You guys may not have said everybody, but the prevailing sentiment for folks that are just joining the WNBA and following women's sports is unfair to the women of this league, to your point, who have laid the groundwork for Caitlin Clark to come in and now take it to the next level. That's all I'm saying in these conversations. Kennedy Carter's behavior is not indicative of the entire league. We are still talking about competition where you are allowed to get a little extra elbow in if you are competing and you do it within the parameters of the game. The game is physical. Caitlin is helping to grow the league. These women understand that, but she cannot be babied as a rookie. That's all I'm at.
All right.
Who talks about the WNBA? Who talks about women? Who talks about women's sports more than First Take?
Who simps out more than me? Who simps out more than me? And look what this bitch's answers were.
Stephen A, respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to. Stephen A, respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
Wow.
All right, we got to go. You guys.
This 3 years ago.
More than First Take.
Stephen A, respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
Wow.
All right, we got to go.
Wow. All I do is simp out for you black monkey bitches, and you still talk to me like a piece of shit. Wow. Bitches ain't shit, right?
You guys.
So did you know you're my guy, but who does more than
You know you my guy, Stephen A, but I'm embarrass you on national TV as my black brother. To always put in front of the white man that we are against each other.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
You guys.
So did
You know you're my guy, but
who does more than us?
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Wow.
Don't do that. I'm talking to you about the power that you have.
Okay.
I'm talking to you.
Look at the stupidity on this man's face because he can't say, bitch. Who the fuck you talking to?
Okay.
All right, let's,
you my guy, but I'm talking to you.
Guys, I really appreciate
my girl, but you missed a lot of episodes of First Take. You missed a lot.
Stephen, 3 years ago, you would not talk about the W at this level. Don't do that.
Guys.
Nobody was, Monica. You making Stephen A. point, Monica. Monica, you making Stephen A. point.
Please let me do my job. Please let me do my job. We've gone for 40 minutes straight. It was a riveting discussion. I have to get into commercial break.
Okay, so to Stephen A. Smith.
So look up here, guys. Look at this here. I want to show you something. Look. Watch this. Where's this shit at? I want to get the whole shot.
I had to cut to a commercial.
Look right here. Look. Look at those two men. Did they go down on account of bitches? Look, guys. Money-making men. Look who are the problems in their lives. Look, guys. Don't be that. Look. Two niggas, problems. Everything else in life is great. What has been the problem in their lives? Being nice to bitches. Not having a bitch. You get a bitch, but she need to be kissing your ass, especially making the money that they're making. Should never be getting spoken to like this. Are you crazy? Don't make no fucking sense, son. All right, Stephen A's getting exactly what he deserves. True. Should never sent for black bitches. This is what you get, nigga. And nobody is enjoying watching these gladiator warlocks turn on him more than Morgan Freeman. No mercy for the simps. We tell niggas, you play that Derek Jackson role, you play that Stephen A. simp role, this is how they turn on you. Wow, he looks so defeated and hurt and disappointed. Now you finally picked up on it. I said it earlier before you got here. While he's dejected, she's elated. She's laughing. This is why loving the BW. This is what loving the BW gets you. Look, they're gladiators, bro. We know this.
I know we got a break. Welcome to the world of being a woman, Stephen A., and how you have to dance about your word choice and you have to please everybody and anybody as you navigate your being. We are talking about the world's greatest.
How about being a black man? Being black.
Hold on 1 second. So this is what I'm saying to y'all.
Who are you talking to, bitch? Don't you guys get it? They are your enemy, fool. Now, it ain't just Stephen A. It ain't just Shannon Sharp. All niggas that promote respect for bitches, this is what bitches do to you. Derek Jackson, it's anybody. Here we go. I got the girl that embarrassed Stephen A. I got her. Who was she with? Roland Martin. Wow. We got a lot of enemies, guys. It is crazy.
Larger context. At a moment when journalism is facing growing political, economic, and institutional pressure, the stakes extend beyond any single offensive statement, newsroom decision, or individual journalist. Decisions about who owns media, who controls newsrooms, which journalists and beats receive investment, and which reporters can work without political or corporate interference, shape what stories get told, whose experiences matter.
Political and corporate interference called Stephen A. straight Steven from Django. Unbelievable that this bitch is making a spectacle of Stephen A. This is fucked up.
And whether journalism can hold powerful institutions accountable. These are not abstract questions because they determine who gets to tell the story of America. And at a time when the public needs rigorous reporting on the forces that are shaping people's lives, eliminating journalists and subject matter expertise weakens journalism's ability to serve the public and hold power accountable.
They clapping against Stephen A.
Now look, I know the thumbs down award can make people uncomfortable. Good.
I know the thumbs down award can make Stephen A. uncomfortable. Good. That is your sister, pimp. I hope you niggas can understand. What do we say? Don't demand respect out of a woman. Don't put your sisters under the 8 ball by trying to get respect out of them. Don't put yourself behind the 8 ball by getting fake respect out of them until they're able to cross the line on you because you were so respectful. No, you have no respect out the gate. You expect nothing but bullshit. But no, you're having fun and you're letting the woman prove herself. That way you can be serious. Stop giving these bitches all of the credit. Like, what is wrong with you niggas, man? Look at how they treat Stephen A.
Because accountability is not supposed to be comfortable. The theme of this week has been our revolution, truth, power, and black journalism. We cannot spend an entire week talking about truth and power and then become timid when it is time to tell the truth to power. We cannot talk honestly about what is happening to journalism right now without talking honestly about who is making the decisions that are shaping journalism. These things don't just happen. Newsrooms don't become less diverse by accident. Journalists do not simply find themselves without institutional support by accident. Press freedom does not erode by accident. Editorial standards do not bend themselves. People make decisions. Executives make decisions. Government officials make decisions. Companies make decisions. And if
all right, folks, I'm going to play her full remarks at the end of the show. Now, obviously, the inclusion of Stephen A. Smith got lots of attention. That's what most people have focused on, not the other 4 awardees. Stephen A. Smith dropped a 44-minute video on his YouTube channel. Here is some of his response.
I'm 49 years old. Last month.
Yeah, that's fucked up. They are making a spectacle of your boy. This shit ain't right. I don't even like the nigga, but we can all say this is what simping gets you.
Stephen A. I'm on vacation. I've been out of the mix the last few days because I'm busy about to send my daughter appreciation for Black journalists. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are expecting me to go nuclear. And the reality of the situation is I just might. But at this particular moment, that's not my inclination.
Again, you can go to Stephen A. Smith's YouTube channel. You see his full response. Now, for disclosure, I am the current Vice President Digital for NABJ. This is the 4th time I've served on the board of directors.
Here we go.
First,
in the spirit of our...
Here we go.
This decision, first of all, is a record 5 awardees. Again, I wasn't there when the conversation was taking place.
I wasn't there when y'all voted Stephen A. down. He's trying to clear himself, but he can't because everybody knows Roland. They called your ass. They said, we doing Stephen A. Roland. And you know, Roland, he like, I'm rolling.
Why was it so important to you and the board to give out these 5 awards and specifically include Stephen A. on that list?
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, thanks for being so willing to unpack the history of this organization.
This is how the bitch really look, guys. Okay? This is how she really looks. This is the same bitch. Yes, she got a nice mouth to bust on. I'll give you that.
And of this award specifically, I just listening to Founder Wickham, former president, laying out the rationale for wanting to create this award. I mean, it is really in the spirit of our bold and visionary founders and past presidents.
Right. Now you talking, King Disagreeable. Now you guys are finally talking. Okay? All of these Harold Melvin and the Blue Note era ninjas are all finding out in real time that these gladiators don't care. And all those love songs, oh, they most certainly obsolete. You know, you bring up an important point, Morgan. I don't know. Do you guys have this experience where bitches always trying to play music and sing love songs and shit like, not to you, just like they're into the music, they're into the loving of the song. I don't tolerate that shit. I hate to be so nitpicky, but bitch, you are not loving. You don't get to sing love songs around me. Do that shit on your own time. I mean that shit too. I'm dead serious about that shit. You're not singing to me. Nothing about these songs are going to make you come love on me while you're singing. Nothing. Nothing. I'm good. Yo, these people are some of the most horrible people you ever seen in your fucking life. When we grew up and our uncles and aunts and their favorite song came on, they would dance together and be loving. Bitch, you don't get to play music around me singing love songs. Bitch, you ain't transferring that shit nowhere near me. While you're singing, the song means nothing to these bitches, dog. These are some of the most fakest motherfuckers you ever seen. They sit around and sing love songs. For what? Unbelievable. This is what being a real man looks like. Yes, brother. You finally talking. You finally talking. You finally talking, man. This is what getting a real man, being a real man, this is what it gets you.
That I felt that it was important to talk about this now. I mean, when you look at who we named this year, I think we have to agree that there's a clear through line. We're looking at the forces that make it harder for Black journalists to do their jobs and harder for Black communities to be covered fairly and fully, right? That includes government officials that are exerting their pressure on two forces across this country, and also influential commentators whose rhetoric can reinforce harmful narratives about Black people, particularly Black women.
And particularly Black women. So what about the Black women that talk about Black women? Why is it just a Black man that has this honor? Shit ain't right. Shit ain't right, man. These bitches ain't shit.
Now, you know me, we've been on this board together for a year now, and I've been very clear that advocacy is central to my presidency, particularly advocacy around Black women in our profession. So that means,
in particular, Black women. They show you niggas every fucking day. You are secondary and not necessary. Don't you get it, guys? You do not have to go out here respecting these people, only to win on them. That's all they're trying to do to you, is win on you. But you too stupid to realize it. This bitch right here and any bitch you come across is for the winning. What we trying to do? Meet the bitch, have a good time, get this pussy. We get this pussy, hopefully I can fuck down, touch her soul, have the bitch under my spell. If that don't happen, I'm gonna keep fucking her. But in the meantime, I want this bitch doing shit for me, clipping my nails, clean my fucking ears, anything that I think is stupid. Go to the fucking store, get me a fucking bag of sunflower seeds. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to have my fun with this bitch by seeing what's good with her. And if she want to argue with me about going to get sunflower seeds, I'll accept it. Let's have some fun. I'm all this other shit about you got to be worried about whether you being loyal to a bitch. You got to answer a bitch call. You got to actually FaceTime a bitch. You can't have a regular phone call. All this stupid shit where you got to worry about, because you so powerful that all you do is go outside and fuck other bitches. Are you serious? So you got this bullshit in your life on account of losing what? Well, if you ain't losing everything else besides the pussy that you may like, what's the problem? I often ask men, okay, what do you want out of, okay, a bitch cheated on you. What was the best part of you being in a relationship with the bitch? Her pussy? She came back to you. She apologized. She's still cooking and doing everything. I know you worried about the bitch fucking somebody else. I know how it is. I'm just saying, what's the best part of the relationship with a woman? Okay? Is it her pussy?
It means defending Black journalists when they are targeted, but it also means challenging institutions or individuals when necessary, as well as creating opportunities for our members to thrive. So those things aren't separate from one another. They are all part of protecting the future of Black journalism. And so that really is the spirit in which this award was bestowed, not only on Stephen A. Smith, but the four other recipients.
4 other recipients, but we're going to name Stephen A. Smith. Yo, man, it hurts, man. I'm so sad that we had to be this way to bitches. I learned a long time ago. I'm just spreading my knowledge. I learned a long time ago, B. No hell, respect. Are you kidding me? After I had that Dominican bitch down in Dykeman, somehow her and my other gladiator connected. And they tried to bust me on my block where I was pushing units and doing all my shit at, right? And embarrass me in front of my friends and everything and stuff like that, right? And I walked off on them, and I was working in New Jersey at the time anyway. I was working with the music company, so I just went to New Jersey and shit like that for a couple of days. They called me, said, yo, we want to have a threesome with you. We both love you, blah, 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 all this bullshit. I was scared to death. That was my first threesome. No, my second. I was scared to death. You understand? And I went. Bitch came and picked me up from Jersey. I said, wow, you bitches are crazy. Wow. So that let me know. Bitches ain't shit. All that respectful bullshit. Because before they came and picked me up, what did I say when the bitch snuck from behind a tree and they trying to embarrass me? Fuck both of you bitches. And I left. Those was the last words that I said. And that let me know. Bro, respect. Nigga, what? Nigga, I'm me. You know, I might be a piece of shit, whatever, but nigga, I ain't got to respect no bitch. They know I mean well. You understand?
That we chose to recognize this year.
I often say, Aaron, that we live in this attention economy. And it's very telling how so much discussion.
All right, so that's the bitch right there. Let's get back to homie. I want you niggas to see the face of a black man that respects black women. And when it all goes wrong, just like Derrick Jackson and every other dumb black man that carries respect for the black woman. You understand? You understand? Look at this nigga face. Man got $100 million and the black woman makes him look like this instead of just a happy man. And when I sit around and say bitches ain't shit, and when I say, hey,
friend, if you swallowing, goggling.
If I say shit like that, I am not out of line.
Folks are scared. See, I talk too much. And I don't speak glowingly enough about the Democratic Party.
Oh, it's about the Democratic Party. Oh, it ain't about black women. They said black women. Now you're going to say the Democratic Party. I'll allow it.
This is political. I am a registered independent. I am fair. I've had my YouTube show, or my SiriusXM POTUS show, I'm sorry, every Wednesday night, 6 to 8 p.m., SiriusXM POTUS Radio, channel 124. I've had that since September 17th. Here's what you may not know, NABJ.
Yo, I think we on to something, guys. Come tell one of your first 1 or 2 threesome stories or a scenario where you realize bitches are crazy. I'm dropping the link. Fuck you bitch ass niggas. You niggas don't want to send no cash apps. Come tell me your story, you bitch ass niggas. I just gave you niggas a story. I didn't mean to do it. But it's very important for you brothers to understand. YouTube is rejecting my comment when sharing a link. You may need to share the link another way. Oh man, what's going on here? Maybe because I switched my channel name, but didn't we share the link yesterday? Let's try it another way. I want stories. Yo, fuck your comment plane. You got time? I want you niggas stories. I'm about to email myself. Fuck you niggas, B. You don't want to send me no cash apps. You're going to tell me stories because what happened was I done fucked up and told you niggas one of my stories just to make a point that having respect for a bitch is a loser's mentality. I know you want respect in return. Why? Why? Can you answer that? Why do you want respect in return from a black woman? Yo, so she don't give this pussy away. Damn. Well, what good is your relationship? Is that all you get out of the relationship? Nah, I'll be doing a lot more and shit like that, but most importantly, this pussy. I can get into a greater relationship. I mean, greater detailed scenario about your actual bedroom life, but I'm going to allow you to just go ahead and say that, man. I ain't got time to be fighting you niggas, man. Are you crazy? You niggas are crazy, man. You niggas are crazy.
Meaning the board members, because I'm not speaking about the entire NABJ. I've got a lot of friends associated with them, and a lot of them called me last night, and I got love for all of y'all. From the calls to the emails to the text messages, I know who has love for me. I'm not mad at anybody. I appreciate it all. But this is political. If I said this about a black female conservative, any of the things that I said about Jasmine Crockett, Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama, will we be having this conversation?
Brother, you can't say these things, brother, about black women. The point is, you didn't say it about them. We can't say that that would be the case. You have to test these gladiators. They will turn on you, brother. Why don't you try talking about the other bitches? Why don't you do it?
Would you have given me the thumbs down award if I had said that about a Sage Steele?
Do it.
If I had said it about a Candace Owens?
Do it.
If I had said it about a Condoleezza Rice?
Do it.
Would we be having this conversation? This is political. What you're not paying attention to is that I've had that POTUS show since September 17th. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had 60 guests in the political sphere, 30 Republicans and 30 Democrats. I am a registered independent who leans left socially and right fiscally. I can't stand high taxes like they exist in New York, New Jersey, and LA. But outside of that, I'm down. And the only thing that I have against the left is pretty much the socialist left. Hakeem Jeffries has been on my show. Senator Slotkin has been on my show.
Stick to sports, my nigga. Don't you see it? Stick to the sports. You would have never been in this place.
Swalwell was on my show before everything went awry.
Shut up and dribble, nigga.
Representative Clyburn came in studio with me in DC. The list goes on and on. I ask the questions people indicate they want answers to, and I leave it out there for y'all because I'm not an aficionado. I strive.
It's two things that make me happy: when niggas be apologetic to the black woman and when the black woman is yelling. I mean, I be loving that. It's some of the funniest shit. You see this shit when you're growing up and shit.
You can call people racist and tell them they everything but the child of God, they're pieces of crap and they're this and they're that, but you got your hand out for something, whether it's money or interview or anything like that. I think that's counterproductive. If you disagree, I respect that.
There we go.
How does that warrant a thumbs down from a journalist organization?
About black women. Stop acting like you don't know.
What is it about my career that started at the New York Daily News, went to the Philadelphia Inquirer where I got promoted about 9 times, went to CNNSI, to Fox Sports, to ESPN,
right,
and ESPN Radio,
right,
and on top of it all, now it's Sirius XM and owning my own production company and my own YouTube channel. Right. How does any of that warrant what you did? The young aspiring journalist that's out here looking for a come up.
Right.
I haven't strived to do my part.
Yes,
I don't continue to strive to do my part.
Yes, you have.
I haven't hired people. I haven't gotten people hired.
Yes, you have.
Can't save everybody. Can't hire everybody. But I haven't done anything.
Yes, you have.
You will go. I am having this conversation with y'all, ladies and gentlemen, because of one thing and one thing only. I have been accused of disparaging black women.
I can't do this shit, man. I can't do this shit. I can't do this. We say over here, look, hey guys, yo, bitches ain't shit. We say it and niggas be like, yo, you can't say that, right? And then look at this bullshit. I'm here for one reason only. One reason only, because of black bitches. Unbelievable. The man said one reason only, because of black bitches.
You will go. I am having this conversation with y'all, ladies and gentlemen, because of one thing and one thing only. I have been accused of disparaging black women. Where? Where? I can't disagree.
You hear that? I can't disagree with the black woman? No.
I can't disagree. I can't question. Oh, it's how you sound. Oh, it's your tone. Really?
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I put the link in this shit. Somebody save me, B. Because this shit We say it over and over. Look, bitches ain't shit. And niggas be like, oh, you're too vulgar. Right. Look at how they got this man. This man got $100 million and bitches got this nigga like this. I ain't got shit and look how bitches got me. Happy as can be. Unfucking real, B. Well, you ain't networking like him. I wouldn't be with bitches anyway. Bitches have to be working. Fuck these bitches, B. Fuck that. Are you kidding me?
I can't disagree. I can't question. Oh, it's how you sound. Oh, it's your tone. Really? I was raised by 5 women, 4 older sisters.
That's a problem. Homie, that's a problem. Where's your uncle?
Really? I was raised by 5 women, 4 older sisters that would argue with me, debate with me, coming out of the womb. And when they had enough, they slapped me upside my head, go take out the garbage, do the dishes, clean your room, get your homework done.
That's a problem. That's no way a boy should be being treated by bitches his whole life. He should be the dominant factor. What's wrong with you?
And when they had enough, they slapped me upside my head, go take out the garbage, do the dishes, clean your room, get your homework done. Do what you got to do. Hell, my sister still do it. I'm actually sneaking behind my sister comments back as we speak, as I'm taping this podcast right now. You know why? Because she didn't want me to do it.
Because she's not going to stand up for you. Even your blood sister won't come to your studio and stand up for you against other black bitches where that is her fighting class to help you out. That's why you're doing it behind her back, because she won't stand up for you. No bitch that you employ, no bitch that you're friends with will stand up for you when it's bitches that threw the first dart at you. This ain't your fight. But when you a simp ass nigga, this is how all bitches have you, in the middle of some bullshit. Your sister Carmen said, don't do it. Let bitches just run shot over you. You said, hell no. You conflicting with all bitches in your life. No way for a man to be, bro. Not with all that money you got. When you could just easily say, yo, all y'all bitches ain't shit. But I understand, yo, he got a career. He got to be political. That's what happened to us, guys. We had hip hop. We didn't have to go through this. Yes, it came with a lot of deaths and stuff. Because that's all y'all say.
Everything I am, everything that I've achieved, everything that has uplifted me in my life has been associated with black women.
There you go, my niggas. Guys, this is some of the wildest shit I ever seen in my fucking life, but it's a great lesson for everything we talk about when dealing with relationships with the black woman or women in general. This is right up our alley. This is everything that we talk about. Being buddy-buddy, respecting black bitches. They could get into an argument with the Indian at the gas station. We used to come be like, yo, shut the fuck up, you Indian nigga, I beat your fucking ass. Make that man cower right before me. Or I would go to jail for beating his ass on account of some black bitch that I do not know. Letting her have the ability to feel protected and to mouth off whatever the fuck she is. If a nigga like me around, you good. I had to stop. Because when other bitches like the Indian the Indian bitch in the store go at me, a black bitch ain't having my back. Nah, this is personal. Bitch ain't having my back. I'm like, well, hold on. That was like my last line of defense for the black woman. I would be one of them dummies. But the bitch ain't got my back, and I'm really gonna go out, bitch. I'm good. I'm good. That Indian nigga could stomp you the fuck out. Now, I'm not saying that I'll sit there and let it happen, but I hope I can. You know what I'm saying? I hope the fuck that I can, man. But I'm not saying that I will, because I don't know. I don't know. My shit might be looking too crazy for me. I don't know.
Black women have been my strength, my source of inspiration, and so much more my entire life.
You a fake ass nigga. The only reason you saying that is because you pay black bitches and help them bitches not need a man. You are not going out like me fighting no fucking Indian at no gas station. You a fake ass nigga.
The greatest woman I've ever known is a black woman. My mother, Janet Smith, God rest her soul. The women I love most in this world. My sisters, my nieces.
Right.
My lady, everybody. Black women.
Right. I agree with that, brother. But look how they do you. Don't you think you should like curb a little bit of that for the other bitches? Leave these bitches be, my nigga. They only gonna hurt you. They are the black man's sworn enemy. I promise. I'm sorry, dog. Now, I'm not saying that they all are, but they have to prove that they're not. Other than that, you are. For real, because I have to protect myself. You got all this government and all this shit to fucking railroad me, B. You got to be a live ass bitch to rock with me, man. Other than that, you are enemy. I don't mind fucking you, bending you over, getting busy with you. It's nothing, man. But you will never have the opportunity to disappoint me, to hurt me, because I have no expectations from you until you start to proving yourself. So I don't mind you fucking me over after that. You done put that work in. I'm not just giving you the free yellow brick road.
What are you talking about? Disparaging black women. That was a flat out lie.
Brother, you don't determine that. These bitches are the best. I love the black woman. She could make up anything. Yeah, my bitches do it all the time. Every bitch, they make shit up because they want us to say, oh, what's wrong? Oh, how are you? Yo, what's good, boo? No, they don't care if you ask them what's wrong with them. You think they give a fuck if you ask them that? They don't care.
You have no foundation upon which to fall on. And you know what makes it worse, ladies and gentlemen? President Haynes goes on that stage, never reached out, never called, never talked to me.
Right. There we go. The black bitch I just showed y'all. That was with Roland Martin.
Upon which to fall on. And you know what makes it worse, ladies and gentlemen? President Haynes goes on that stage, never reached out, never called, never talked to me, don't know her. The only person I know on that board is Roland Martin. He never called either, but that's his business. I got no heads up. I knew nothing. I was completely blindsided by all of this. Fine. Why am I bringing that up? Because, ladies and gentlemen, before I tape this show, I reached out last night and asked the president of the NABJ to come on this show to have a conversation with me.
He wanted the Gladiator BW to come on his show and have a conversation with him about why did they disrespect him and try to blow his career up and allow him with the ability to get loud around them. These are Gladiator BWs. What they do is they would do some shit like that and fuck you over in quiet or in a way where you can't do nothing about it or whatever the case is. But your response is like loud or whatever. So you appear to be some monster when you ain't never did shit. You're just responding, but you the black monster now. Because what they did was fucked up to me. And I'm loud. Fuck that. But you appear to be this monster. That's how they do us, my nigga. I hope you niggas picking up on that. That's classic Gladiator BW shit 101. Why you getting loud? Well, ma'am, you just said my mother could eat dick and you slapped me. Fuck you mean why I'm getting loud? Like, these bitches are crazy. Oh, what I said to you was in a soft voice. So what had to happen? What had to happen when bitches start telling me, You loud, but what I said to you was in a soft voice. And a lot of times I'm in bitches' houses. So they like, nigga, lower your voice in my house. So they got authority, right? But it taught me something. A valuable lesson that I always tell you niggas. Let a bitch talk. I stopped saying anything. You know what I'm saying? I stopped saying anything because, hey, you know what, sister? You're right. I shouldn't be saying a damn thing. Ain't like we ain't gonna fuck. Ain't like everything's all good. Bringing logic and reason no matter. I'm smoking weed and having a stupid conversation with you. That's not the purpose of my weed. Well, hold on. I can chill here and just listen. Hope you niggas picking up on this game, man. I know I'm touching the core here. Pause. That is not the purpose of your weed or your beer or whatever, to be having some stupid conversation with some bitch. It's not the purpose of it. Why are you wasting your weed and your alcohol on that? Y'all niggas know I'm telling the truth, man. Hit the Cash App for that shit.
About her assertions that she articulated on that stage. Do you know what she said to me, ladies and gentlemen? She'd rather have a private off-the-air conversation first.
So Stephen A. Offered the bitch a conversation at the show so she could yell at him. The bitch responded and said, nah, I'd rather have the conversation off the air first so I could gauge your tone and see what you're doing. So in order for me to get on air, you got to kind of like tiptoe, shuck and jive for the Gladiator BW, and then I'll think about going on your show. But if you want to get something off your chest, let's do it in private. That way I could still reserve the right to deny getting on your show. I did right by you, right?
Oh, really? So you can go on a public platform, denigrate me, make these accusations against me without calling. But when I challenge you to come on here face to face and have a conversation with me, now we want to...
Brother, look at your energy. You can, yo, the black woman is such of a piece of shit, right? Yeah. And yeah, the black woman is such a piece of shit that when she was saying her shit, she wasn't jumping all out the chair like you. She was calm. And she gonna make you look like a monster, son. You can't do this. Leave these bitches be. I promise you'll be all right. Leave these bitches be. Only win on them. This is ridiculous.
Denigrate me, make these accusations against me without calling. But when I challenge you to come on here face to face and have a conversation with me, now we want a private conversation. Before, nah, I will never speak to her.
Wow. She don't care. We trying to get you to not care, my nigga, about no bitch. She don't care, brother. Damn, son.
Because the deed is done. I was reachable. Roland Martin has my number. They could have gotten it from him. The Sports Task Force, those are my brothers. Gary Howard, Rob Parker, Leon Carter, Marcus.
Yeah, let's move on, man. I'm sorry. Nigga's horrible, man.
This ain't about disparaging women. This is about people who've politicized everything, looking for an excuse to come at me because you don't like what I have to say.
Call it what you want, my nigga. But the keynote is when they add the black woman on it. It's always this thing and this is why black men don't like you. See, because when they put black women on it, it makes it look like black men and black women are not together in a loving fashion. And you're doing nothing but promoting that shit as well. You know what I mean? And what happened to all you niggas was you fell into this bitch trap. Bring your bitch up there and love on her. But you're stupid because that's not something that you want to promote. That's what happened to the media. That's what happened to all this shit. You're a part of it just like them. You promote, baby deletions and not a black loving family. and you got the money to do it, you're a fucking clown, my nigga. Like, it's ridiculous. Go get you a bitch, bring her up there and love on that bitch. Show these bitches what's up. But that's too much like, right? So you go run to the white man channel. So another section of people that you can't say nothing bad about either. What's left for you, Pep?
I'm going to put it out there. This is about a bunch of liberals, a bunch of Democrats coming for me, which is why I should be flattered, because you hear the footsteps, don't you?
Oh, boy.
You know, at any given moment, I can decide to come at it.
I don't like that measurement. I like the different count as this is some political shit, but as black folks, we should be sticking together whether you left or right. I would like that if he'd have said that, but I don't know, man, because he's a part of that organization. But what about the whole black thing? It's a pit. Okay, if you left or right, you could still be black man and black woman against each other. Well, that's why we had hip hop, guys. I know you don't want to hear it, but that's why we had hip hop. That was ours, the men and the women. It was ours no matter what happened inside of it. You knew that was ours. The women had big butts naturally. They dance real good. They do everything the right way, and they're our bitches. Because we get out there and we'll dance in the street. We'll do any fucking thing. We had hip hop. But now everybody got to play this damn game where you can't even love on a black woman in public. It don't make no sense, B. That's why I embarrass my bitch or my bitches anytime I'm outside. Bitch, I'm going to love on you in public. I'm going to embarrass you, and I'm going to embarrass everybody else. I get sick of this shit, B. It's ridiculous what they did to us black people. You can't even see a black man and a black woman hugged up on a car, or a nigga touching his bitch ass, or walking with his hand in her back pocket. Nothing. All because of these bitches.
Decide to run. Because with the stuff that I'm seeing, it wouldn't be hard to win.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Yeah, I embarrass my bitch all the time, son. The last thing my bitch want to do, King Disagreeable, the last thing my bitch want to do is take me out somewhere. You hear me? That's another pro tip for you guys. Last thing my bitch want to do is take me out anywhere, because I'm going to embarrass the bitch with love in front of people. I'll get on my knees. I'll do anything. I'm having a great time. Bitch don't want to take me nowhere. You know? I'll have a god. Bitch, you bring him in. You want to bring me? You know, we're about to have a good time. You understand? I'll get on my knees in public. I'll yell, I'm sorry, out so everybody could hear it. I'll yell out, sorry, queen, and all. I'll do all the fun shit. Get loud, but always, pedestalizing the bitch, embarrassing the bitch with love. They don't have it in them.
I understand as trifling as this president can be with his behavior and some of the policies he's tried to implement and the kind of things that his behavior has given the okay to. I get it. I get the fear. It's real. I understand it. I'm a black man. I get it. But that does not give a journalist organization the right to attack me that way. And I shouldn't even say the journalist organization, because, ladies and gentlemen, please continue to support the NABJ. Please continue to support what they're trying to do to uplift us. We live in very trying times. The advent of AI has arrived. Millions of jobs are speculated to be lost. It's going to be...
Nigga, please.
But those few board members who made this decision, it was wrong.
Right.
It was grossly unfair.
Right.
And more importantly, it was self-defeating. I will repeat, one of your own is about to be inducted into the Broadcast Cable Hall of Fame.
Right.
The most When we look at accomplishments in this industry by Black people in this industry, these are all facts which, as a journalist organization, you're supposed to care about. Where are your facts? I'll leave it at that. I'll just close by saying, I don't want enemies.
Right.
But I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to call things as I see them, which I've earned the right to do over a journalism career that now spans 33 years.
Right.
33.
Right.
I was good enough to celebrate and to bring on board when I was showing up there. And the second I'm not there, I get a thumbs down.
Right.
And we throw out a very incendiary critique of me, accusing me of disparaging Black women.
Right.
When what you really meant to say is that I'm disparaging liberals.
Whoa, hold on. If you are going to use that argument, I challenge you to say, well, why would they use Black women as the crutch of their position? I really would like to know the answer to that. If it's not about Black women, why would they use that as a crutch or a crutch? Why would they do that? Because the Black woman can just say shit and pit a Black man as the enemy and try to cancel him and fuck him over. But it ain't just Black women, it's any woman in America.
Because I happen to disagree with some of the things that the left is doing. People behind the scenes,
right,
in the political stratosphere, in my opinion, influenced your decision to do what you did.
That's not a good argument, my nigga. That's why I was saying earlier, whether you left or right, where do the Blacks take a stance over this? So he basically saying that the Black bitches got bought by a different party to smear his name. So he's still saying Black bitches ain't shit. And that's all we're ever saying. Yeah, I put the link in there. You niggas ain't hit the link. That's fucked up.
If these so-called disparaging things I did, which again is totally false, were true, and I was saying it about Black female conservatives, you wouldn't have said a word.
That's a lie.
Which means it's not my credibility that's in question. It's yours.
Black woman, Stephen A. Smith is going after you. You better get scared. So you get it, guys? The man is an outright fool. You understand? They are against him. They are against all of you men. They are trying to win on you financially and more. After they get you and you're a man with finances, now they want your soul. Well, why don't you take theirs? Why would you sit there and not go soul for soul? What happened to you guys? God damn. I put the link in the YouTube shit, B. So it didn't work? Because it didn't work on StreamYard, so I had put it as you got to go up. It's when King Disagreeable said, no, what do you think this is? It's when Plain Brown Rapper said, gladiators are beyond reproach. It's way up there, but I don't know how it worked because I put it on the YouTube, being that StreamYard wasn't working, so I don't know how that works. Yeah, that was some of the funniest shit. Hold on, man. Yeah, that right there was some of the funniest shit I've seen Black bitches make a nigga do. I'm dead serious. These Black bitches ain't shit.
There's a free trading and investing workshop.
That's some fucked up shit. Now that's fucked up.
An investing workshop happening this week.
I mean, Stephen A. Smith is talking about another commentator.
Are you still buying heavy and expensive lawnmowers in the AI era? In just 3 minutes, you can quickly clear 100 square meters of weeds. In a single morning, you can finish a whole week's worth of garden.
I got Monty McNutt and Tanae Ogumake in the house. Y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Holla at your boy!
I mean, this clip seems like they love the guy. He's getting a lot of love from the people, shaking the first take shirts and flags or whatever. And it's a good time, fam. I mean, I got to ask, what changed? But doing my research, I found out there were a number of prominent black women that Stephen A. Smith has called out. Jasmine Crockett, Joy Reid, Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama, Serena Williams.
Lost her pursuit for the United States Senate seat to James Tallarico, 52.4% to 46.2%.
Way before he called her out with the James Tallarico runoff or the Democratic primary in Texas. He was calling her out for her way that she talked to Donald Trump. That's really what kind of started this. But this just goes to show he's going to make mention of it. He kept on calling her out. He kept on bringing up issues with Jasmine Crockett.
They want to tell you that she lost because she didn't ingratiate herself with Hispanics. Perhaps the most damaging thing was when Jake Tapper questioned her about an exact quote that she gave. You're not. We're done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation. Critics, including Latinos, called it racist and dismissive. Whereas she was focused on Trump and not giving him an inch to breathe and being all up his you-know-what for every little thing that he did and what the Texas said. You see, this comes back to what I was trying to say months ago, weeks ago, days ago.
See, Stephen A. is admitting here that he's been calling out Jasmine Crockett over and over and over again. I mean, he just said months ago.
Yeah, you can't talk about black women, my nigga.
Reports go, she was making about an annual salary in the range of about $3 million a year. I don't want any money taken out of her pocket.
If I was Joy Reid, I'd probably be pissed off that he put out how much she made, as if that had anything to do with the story. But I don't know. It don't take a lot to piss off Joy Reid, from my understanding. But I'm just saying. I mean, you did put a.
Is going to be there as well as a replacement, along with Alicia. And you got to remember Menendez is right there as well. It's hard to make the race argument when her replacements are reported to be 3 individuals that already have a weekend show on the network and they're going to be inserted in the network. And I'm just reading from the reports here, okay? I have not spoken to Joy Reid. I don't know. I've had the pleasure of meeting her on a couple of occasions. I certainly respect her. And I'm not here to castigate her in any way, but we do have to talk about the business in a very, very honest and fair fashion. Since election, her ratings have dropped by 47%. 47%. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't keep your job when stuff like that happens.
So part of the beef that Joy Reid had with Stephen A. Smith is that she's saying he doesn't know what he's talking about, right?
They're paying you because you are willing to say the nasty things about black people that they want to say. You're willing to take their denigration of black women and put it in the mouth of a Negro.
It took about 7 hours for us to learn once the polls closed that he was the president-elect of the United States. So that's what happened. And when you look at some of the issues, clearly not addressing the economy in a fashion that resonated, people talking about inflation, talking about their pockets, for Biden to come out. And, you know, for him, day one, executive orders, essentially opening the borders, for her to go on The View, which to me was a death knell. And speaking of Bill O'Reilly today, he had echoed that sentiment. They asked her, would she do anything different? And she said, not that I can think of. And when that happened, you just knew that she was in a world of trouble because Trump knows how to utilize those things to his advantage.
So Stephen A. had some direct criticism for Kamala Harris.
This nigga Stephen A. is crazy, man. This nigga Stephen A. is crazy.
It's the former First Lady of the United States of America. Somebody that I personally revere and believe to be the greatest First Lady in American history.
So what y'all think? Do you think that Stephen A. Smith went too far with his critique?
Yeah, this shit don't make no sense, my nigga. You hear me? Don't you get it? The man ain't shit. He ain't shit. He tried his best to simp for black women like Derrick Jackson. All they did for him
which
was
again
treat
is
him
totally
like
false.
shit.
National Association for Black Journalists in Chicago and I began my career at the Philadelphia Inquirer, courtesy of some.
Got a nigga spitting. Oh shit, you nasty nigga.
I started my career at the Philadelphia Inquirer. I know it's the New York Daily News as a high school reporter, but thereafter, in 1994, first met at the jobs fair of. I received a lot of insults in my day. That might be the lowest.
Stephen A. has received a lot of insults in his day, but when he received the insult from a black woman, it was the lowest he's ever felt in his life. Black man, I know this has happened to all of us. Don't you get it? This is how black women do us, dog. Whether you're good, whether you're bad, it's fucked up. You should never have that to say about the black woman.
That might be the lowest. I'll address that in a second, but I want you all to understand the magnitude of what a few board members for the NABJ elected to try and do to me. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that in the history of the NABJ, according to my research,
yeah, that's fucked up, my nigga. That shit ain't right, man. Shit ain't right. I remember that shit happened to me in life, son. I said to myself, I will never let a bitch do this to me, B. Never again, man. Never again. Did I get fucked over again at some point? Yes, but not so dramatical. You understand? By the time I got busted again, I had so many bitches that bitch put, she put herself on a whole death spiral. She happened to find one of my old phones or something. Ain't even my bitch like that. I had some money over there. I thought she, she was proving herself, but so she gets my phone. I don't know where I was at. And it's an old phone. I don't even use the shit. And she gets to calling some bitches, old and new. And it's so many bitches that she just got herself all the way in the death spiral. Some bitch was like, bitch, beat it. Other bitch was like, look, I don't care what you saying. I love to fuck them. It don't matter. I fuck them whatever I want to. Another bitch, they got buddy with, but I had liked the other bitch but better than her. So that didn't matter. So she found herself in a whole death spiral. And guess what it ended up to be, guys? Guess what it ended up to be at the end of all that bullshit she tried to do to me? And it hurt. It hurt, man. She still ended up fucking me. But she knew, you ain't shit to me, bitch. And that hurt me for her, She knew that she can't say shit to me ever about nothing. She knows she just fucking. And we, have a good time or whatever. She knew that her spot was close by where I was hustling. Like I say, I had a couple dollars over there, here and there. Very accessible for me to get off the grid. She knew that. But she didn't have the same power and pull that she had before she violated my old phone. Because after you violate the old phone, you could take your pussy and beat it. But she wanted to stick around. So now she knew she was just, all we could do is have fun. You have no more alleged authority. And it really hurt me for her. Because I wish she could have, play a little better, play it off better.
In this industry. A facetious question I may throw out, please. What the hell does this thumbs down award have to do with journalism? That's why I'm addressing it. Tell me what it has to do with journalism. Disparaging black women? How? I've heard people bringing up Jasmine Crockett. She was a representative in Texas, representing 766,000 people. Did I sit up there demonstratively asking, why would you curse out the president of the United States with the cameras rolling? How is that going to help you? Yes, I did. Why did I do that? Not only because she's in Texas, and I know they're a little bit different in Texas, a bit more conservative. And I didn't think that would work with her constituency down there. We also saw the issue of redistricting coming up to the forefront. And I said, you have an opportunity to be the Democratic nominee for the United States Senate, representing 31 million folks. And you getting that seat. Why? Because your education. Because of the fact that you're licensed to practice law in Texas and Arkansas and federally. It would have been a great, great thing. I'm like, yo, weave your way through it. Don't let this guy Tellerico win. Was I wrong? But here's the bigger question. Forget that. I apologize for even asking that question. Here's the bigger question. How is that disparaging?
Because you can't say anything. You cannot question the black woman, son. What's wrong with you? Well, it is what it is. It's what it is. Well, I don't see. If you grew up around so many bitches, how you don't know that? How you don't know that? Women in my family tried to get at me about that bitch. Right. How you don't know that? You're not supposed to do that. They'll end you. Like, I believe the black woman is a gladiator. I will not sleep on her. I know she's dealing with kill or be killed. So should I. I know she's clever. I know she has government zaddy. I don't play that game. Thinking, oh, no, we black? Hell no. What is that? Hey, yo, you know how them video games come up where you pull your play up? What's the attributes? Government zaddy, clever, kill or be killed. The bitch got strong attributes, brother. You got to know who you're dealing with. Fuck that. Why do I want to bring logic, facts, and reasons to a black woman? To gain what? To gain what? I don't know, man. I think the importance that you niggas put on black bitches, everything besides her pussy and what she doing for you, because I keep telling you, if you put the emphasis on her pussy and what she gonna do for you, like run to the store, do this, do that, lotion your back, do this, do that, so she could tell your ass no. And that way you know who you're dealing with and how to deal with that person. No, just still don't understand why you don't understand that portion of the game. Just because you ask that bitch to lotion your back, I'm telling you she's going to say no. That don't mean leave the bitch. Now you know what you're dealing with. You know, bitch ain't trying to do shit. So she should never be able to play like she's important. Fuck out of here, bitch. Acting like I'm asking you to lotion my kneecap. Nah, bitch, lotion my calf right here. And you flex your calf for the bitch and she should lotion. She's going to say no. Okay? I'm telling you ahead of time. It's not costing her anything. It's not harming her. But that would be finessing your body. But she ain't getting nothing out of it.
How? Oh, Stephen A. goes after Michelle Obama. She's the one that compared First Take to a reality show. And I use that as an opportunity to say that this marvelous, wonderful woman, who's the greatest first lady in American history, who I have raised and praised and praised and praised time and time and time again, to the point where I said she should run for the presidency because there's no way she'd lose.
Brother, you are a bitch-made nigga. You got to stop this. Hopefully, Stephen A. can see our video and understand that he is a proponent of bullshit kissing a black woman's ass only got you where you are right now. Now, I know you being raised by a bitch, you can only have, get the fun part of arguing back with a bitch. I get it. I know brothers like that. But brother, I don't mind you arguing back if you're going to say bitches ain't shit, know that they're your sworn enemy, and try to win against the bitches, but that's not what's going to happen. You got a bunch of bitches around you that you paying, and they're going to sit back and let you embarrass yourself instead of you sitting back and they coming to your show and they're speaking up for you while you just sit back like the helping hand that you have been for these bitches. Now, I wanted to say king, but I got to be nice. You've been a helping hand for these bitches. Nobody's going to speak up for you, though, in particular, a black woman. That's what makes your whole story and everything that you do for bitches ridiculous. Nobody's going to speak up for you against these bitches that got it out for you, that embarrassed you, bring shame to you. But I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy, player. Because I'm telling the nigga, you are the problem. Niggas like whomever, it don't matter to me, because if you ain't going to bring your bitch up here and love on the bitch, which would be good enough for us to show that, look, black women, we love on you or whatever, just say, yo, fuck y'all bitches. But this fence walking shit that you doing is what got you where you are. It's the same old story with a lot of black niggas, man. That's why I always say you're better off showing off on the black bitch with love. Bitch ain't, that shit is like a glitch in the bitch's system. But doing all this talking back, gladiator versus gladiator bullshit, that's where they thrive. You know? The greatest war against Satan is love. I mean, the greatest weapon against Satan is love. You know? I know you niggas don't have any love, but I'm just trying to tell you. All right? Now, I'm thinking about whether I want to go out this evening or not. Or do I want to stay here while my gladiator's here? I'm not sure. So that's why I'm thinking whether, I could end this live stream and come back, because I want to do some Kendra G, man. So maybe I'll do that. I'll come back. But this was some funny shit right here. I was able to showcase what happens when you look out for black women for 20 and 30 years, how they turn on you, how the black bitches that you have been looking out for also will not have your back. They'll leave you out there. You don't have to have respect for a woman to be good to a woman. You don't have to demand respect from a woman for her to violate you. Let the bitch play. Let's play violate versus violate. You're not going to trick me into me thinking that, ooh, I didn't know you was going to do that to me. That's out. I don't have expectations for you, bitch. Can't violate me unless we all know what's up on the table. It's love is love. We can play that way. But the trick that you niggas are letting black women do on you is ridiculous. When you could spot that bitch as the enemy and win. She's not better than you. She want to play games, let's play. You still get the opportunity to possibly get some pussy and touch her soul. She's the one that's up shit's creek. Let's have some fun here. Come on. Last thing we're going to do is try to have these stupid, general, vague conversations like, bitch, you down with me. No, you're not. If you could do that to Stephen A., I know you ain't got no love for me. So that's just what it is. But as black men, we still allow the bullshit. I'll come back later, man. Thanks, man.